expensive Italian gold, but Italian craftsmanship in uniquely crafted to be more durable. Apps, this weekly deal drop has been flying out the door, and for good reason. Let me take you through your individual choices. Okay, if we start right here, the classic, the San Marco. Look at the dimension, look at the beautiful curves. It is so stunning around the wrist. In gold, this would be thousands and thousands of dollars. Any one of these, okay?
Each one of these is a $4,000 look.
There you go, right
and
there.
Today you're getting it for 40 bucks.
It's unheard of. Okay, next to that, we have the classic in the Panther link. And that would be beautiful. Maybe you have, again, just simply on its own. It's big, it's bold, it's dimensional, it's polished, has a best, geometric feel. Maybe you have a watch that also has the Panther link. It worked beautifully if you wanted to layer it with that. And then lastly, which has been so popular, this has been our most popular. It's the herringbone, but it's a new version of like a classic herringbone. It's still flat, but I love that they did it in almost like chevron V shapes and beautifully, beautifully polished. Now these are custom sized. We have these available in small. We have them available in medium. And typically we say small if you wear up to like a 7-inch, medium if you wear to 7.5 inch, and then large up to an 8.25 inch. So we have taken care of everyone. You just saw 1,000 already flew out the door. And I'm gonna tell you, if we launch this at $59.95, we're looking at a $4,000 look and something you're gonna have for years and years and years. I'd be over the moon.
Me too.
But it's a weekly deal drop. We took $20 off, Paul. $39.98. If you are just tuning in with us, if you're wondering what that 3 flex payments is at the bottom of the screen, you can get this home for under $14. With your shipping, your sales tax, that'll be in your first billing statement. We're shipping this right to you. You'll get it in the next few days, and you have a full 30-day money-back guarantee. Look at this on my wrist. I mean, Paul, I can just see it right now in a store, where they're featuring their gold.
Yeah.
These are classics. They're a perfect weight. They're a perfect width. They have that fold-over style clasp. So you said you made it stronger than ever and easier to manipulate, which is great.
We did. The clasp was actually an upgrade. The level of polish we put on this is an upgrade. It feels smoother, silkier, better than we've done before. And the finish we did on the inside is better than we've ever done before. Now, prior to this, all of these were customer picks, okay?
But never at 39.
No, but when we change something, we have to give it a new style number, and but I'm just telling you.
Individually, yeah.
The history on these bracelets is extraordinary. We're talking like all perfect reviews. And the only feedback that I love from you guys, someone said, I'm getting older, the clasp is a little bit difficult, can you make that easier? We fixed the clasp. And for me, that is fantastic, because I now have gotten to the age where I can't put on a darn bracelet either. So we fixed the clasp and made it easier. The second upgrade we did was, see how that San Marco is laying on Victoria's beautiful wrist? It doesn't twist anymore. San Marcos like to twist, and it's because of the way they're joined. We fixed it. And I almost feel like we should patent it, because to get a San Marco to lay like this is really excellent.
That's a great point.
I will tell you, in terms of getting your size, the San Marco looks better close to the wrist. It's not a bracelet that drapes beautifully, I don't think. It looks good when it lays down close to your wrist. So don't go on the big size on the San Marco. The other two, whatever your taste is, enjoy. They look like $4,000 bracelets.
Oh, and they feel like
don't they feel like gold?
Oh my goodness, absolutely they do.
By the way, guys, if you just tuned in and you don't know us, this is Bellezza, and Bellezza means the most beautiful one in Italy. And we start with pure Italian bronze, the metal of sculptures, and then we give it the color of 18-karat Italian gold. If you read our reviews, we've been doing this now for 13, 14 years, people will say it looks exactly like gold. Cannot tell the difference. I feel like I'm wearing gold. You just see review after review like that, because we worry about that color more than anything else on the planet. It has to look like gold or it doesn't make it into the collection. Each one of these looks like they are a $4,000 bracelet. They're crafted for you from pure Italian bronze, the metal of sculptures, and we give them the color of 18-karat Italian gold. A jeweler couldn't tell these weren't gold without looking for the hallmark or doing a test on the metal. That's how good they are. That's how good they are.
And you said it. Read the reviews. Just go to hsn.com. First time experience. I remember when you originally launched Bellezza here at HSN, and this is down to Sky Truth. So I went down and I was looking at it. I didn't even do the background. I just said it was an Italian-inspired line. That was it. And I went and looked at all the product, and my hand to God. I was like, this is some of the most beautiful 14, 18 karat gold I've ever seen. It's obviously Italian. Then I was like, all right, well, this is gonna be, I knowing back then what the price of gold was from, you know, you said, I mean, when I originally started here at HSN, goodness gracious, you knew then what you know now as far as gold prices go. And then I saw these like values that were like better than costume jewelry. I'm like, okay, this is gonna absolutely fly out the door. I mean, it truly. So yes, when we say it is the look of the finest, and it's not just that, it is Italian craftsmanship. You can feel the weight of the pieces. You can feel it by the design, by the dimension. You heard what Paul said, the polishing of the piece. This even has more high polishing. I could take any one of these, and I was showing you the back of the San Marco. That's when you know incredible quality. When you have the backing done as beautifully as the front part is, all the way down to listening to you. Wanted a class to be a little bit easier, a little bit, you know, larger. That's exactly what Paul and our team has done. So I'm not surprised now over 1,000 of these have now been, sorry, 1,200 of these have now been selected. Let me check with Jared. Is the herringbone still the most popular? It is, okay, so, but we're still doing okay on all sizes. We have small, we have medium, and we have it available for you in the large. I love the fact that, listen, under $14 for our new shoppers out there, just get this home and experience it.
Yeah.
And if not 100% what you thought, no questions asked, you can send it right back. You always have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I promise you, this is not going anywhere. Now, is that next to a real gold piece?
Yeah, I like to show how good the color is. And I'll do that on my wrist when the camera gets done showing you the beautiful close-ups. These bracelets pair so well with your 14 karat, your 18 karat gold. So I'm showing you here on my wrist, Bellezza, 14 karat, 18 karat in diamonds, 18 karat. I proudly wear these together. Nobody knows I'm not stacking all gold, right? People stop me all the time and they're like, how much does that cost? And I'll take one off and be like, $39. And their mouths drop. They're like, where? I'm like, HSN, the only place you can get these. There are Italian companies now that want to carry this brand, and I have to tell them no. It's exclusive to HSN. And I'm kind of proud of that, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the whole makeup, too. You know, the bronze, that's what I was saying. I'm glad you wore your ring because that is a ring as an antique.
Oh, let's show
right?
that.
Yeah, and that's what, you know, the base metal is. So if you're
Okay.
tough on your jewelry, especially on your bracelets, as most of us are, try Bellezza,
Oh.
honestly. And if this was $4,000 and you lost it, I know we'd be sick to our stomach. But $40 and you're not going to lose it, but you wouldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So this is Lynn's favorite ring. I'll tell you why. This is bronze, and this ring was on Earth when Jesus walked the earth. It was found in Mesopotamia. It was carbon dated to over 2,000 years ago, and they found it. I bought it at an auction, and it's my most prized possession. I only get it out of the vault to show you guys when I'm on TV. This is the same metal. And when this ring was new, it probably had gold on top of it, but 2,000 years, you know, of wear and being stuck in the ground and whatever, yeah, it's a little beat up. But you know how it is with antiques, you're not allowed to clean them up because that makes them lose their value. So anyway, I want you to know you're buying a forever metal, right? This is not, you know, a flash in the pan. This is a forever metal. That's what this is. And, you know, 2,000 years from now, perhaps someone will find your bracelet and they'll like, I wonder what the lady was like who had that bracelet. I'd like to be talked about that way. You know, I wonder what the guy was like that had all this beautiful gold jewelry. And that's what you are acquiring today. You're acquiring a forever metal. You're acquiring a look that only the Italians can do, right? I mean, it's just magnificent what they're able to bring us. When you try yours on at home, and please, if you can swing it, try them all. Yeah, because
people are getting
you're gonna kick yourself. You're gonna be, oh, I'm gonna go back and get the other ones, and they'll be gone. And then I'll get the emails and the texts and the Facebook things like, can you make it again? No. This is a weekly deal drop, and that's like a today's special, only there's not as many.
There's not as many, right. And when did you launch? You launched this yesterday?
Last night.
Okay, that price goes away if any of them remain, would be at the end of the week. So we start new ones all, you know, at the beginning of the week. This one's never gonna last though, because I know how many we brought in, and it's not that many, especially when you have 3 choices, and I wanna mention 3 sizes. So we have small, we have your medium, and then we also have your large. And we are extremely, extremely busy. If you, best way to get through, and definitely when Paul's here, you can just shop the entire look of the most expensive Italian gold. honestly, in the world on hsn.com. So you just search Bellezza and it'll pull up all of the beautiful designs that we're sharing. This is brand new. It was just launched last night. It's a weekly deal drop, but it's not new to many of us because individually we have sold the San Marco, we have sold it out. Individually we have sold the Panther, we have sold it out. And individually we've done the Chevron Herringbone, and that has sold out and been a customer pick, but never before at $39.98. We knew we wanted to bring to you a winner. These are all fancy links. These are all treasured links. These are all links that if any one of us had the opportunity to go to Italy and wanted a true classic that you know you're gonna have forever and ever, it would be any one of these pieces.
You're right.
And you can't, like I said, Paul, that would equate to like a multi-thousand-dollar bracelet.
It would, and I bragged to you earlier that we made the clasp easier. This used to be a lobster-style clasp, and you know, you've tried to put on a bracelet yourself, you've got acrylic nails or dexterity issues, that's hard. So this is like a toggle, and it has a little lip on it that just catches the chain like that. So while it's dangling on your wrist, you just catch that chain, and then with your other hand, you just pinch it shut. You'll hear it click, and so then you know it's secure. And it's integrated with the bracelet, so it looks like part of the design. It's even prettier than what a lobster claw looks like, or a Signora. So we upgraded that clasp for you. Easy to use, doesn't hurt your nails when you open it back up. And like I said, you'll hear it close when it closes. Remember, it's bronze, it's a forever metal. Now we made it easy to put on, and it looks like gold. Ha-ha! I love it.
I love that clasp.
I do too.
That really, and it's so sleek because these are nice and flat. So it's the perfect type. You won't even, it becomes part of the design, to be honest with you, and it's stronger and more durable.
You talked about the back of the
yeah, can you show?
of the San Marco. So you know the San Marco,
or the herringbone, any one of them, like a, yeah.
I think the San Marco, but you know, when you see how it's constructed, the San Marco looks like a series of bridges in Venice that were all strung together. And that's where the inspiration comes from, the San Marco Square, San Marco Piazza. And when you look at that, there's arches all around the square, and that was the inspiration for this design many, many, many years ago. Well, once it was created, it instantly became this symbol of luxury, the symbol of Italian je ne sais quoi, if I can mix up my languages. And everybody recognizes it. Everybody knows it. And there's a certain something about, you know, the way it feels, but if you look at the back, you see it's kind of, look how that's finished. Every one of those little bridges, or macaroni pieces, whatever you want to call them, is finished beautifully. See how it's shiny and beautiful? So it's as pretty on the inside as it is on the outside. Nobody sees that. That's for you. And this feels nice against your skin. So when you drape it, sorry about that, guys. When you drape it, it drapes beautifully, it drapes and it hangs gorgeously, and it feels nice on the skin. Like gold jewelry would feel.
Oh yeah, 100%. And approximately each one of these, a full 3/8 of an inch in width. So this is not a little itty for under $40, little tiny version of these classic fancy links. No, it is big, it is bold, it is something you could wear every single day. I would keep this on every single day. Wear one next to your watch. If you're getting one of the ones that are getting, many are getting more than one, smart. We will have these back, but definitely it will not be at $39.98. And even at HSN, our HSN price will be $59 and change, and that's outstanding for fabulous pieces like this. So it's item number 872107. Once again, if you want that herringbone, probably in the next presentation or so, you're gonna start hearing like, oh boy, if you want the medium or if you need the small, definitely, you know, don't wait on that because it's gonna 100%